H5N9 versus H5N1. What you need to know. After California's bird flu outbreak. Intro, a new bird flu threat. What you should know. A mysterious new strain of bird flu, H5N9, has been detected at a California duck farm, and it's making headlines. But wait, haven't we been hearing about H5N1 for the past few years? How is this different? Is this a new public health threat? If you're wondering whether H5N9 is more dangerous than H5N1, or if it could spread to humans, you're not alone. In this video, we'll break down everything you need to know about H5N9, how it compares to H5N1, and why scientists are paying close attention. Stick around to the end and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay informed. What is H5N9 and how is it different from H5N1? Is H5N9 just another bird flu strain, or is it something more concerning? Bird flu viruses are classified based on two key proteins on their surface, hemagglutinin, H, and neuraminidase, N. Different combinations of these proteins lead to different strains, such as H5N1, H5N8, and now H5N9. The major difference between H5N1 and H5N9 lies in the N protein. 1. H5N1 has N1, which has been the dominant strain infecting birds, dairy cattle, and even some humans. 2. H5N9 has N9, which is less common but has been found sporadically in wild birds before. H5N9's recent emergence in poultry is concerning because it reassorted from H5N1, meaning the virus mixed genetic material inside a duck and created a new variant. This process is how bird flu strains evolve and sometimes become more dangerous. While H5N9 isn't necessarily more deadly than H5N1, its ability to reassort and infect poultry means it has the potential to spread. Scientists are watching closely to see if it poses a new risk to animals, or even humans. Has H5N9 been seen in the US before? Is this really the first time we're seeing H5N9, or has it been lurking under the radar? Believe it or not, H5N9 has been detected in US birds before, but mostly in wild birds, and usually in a low pathogenic form, meaning it caused mild or no symptoms. Some of the earliest recorded cases go back to the 1960s in Wisconsin turkeys that had mild respiratory symptoms. What makes this California outbreak different is that this version of H5N9 is now classified as highly pathogenic avian influenza, HPAI, meaning it causes severe disease and high death rates in poultry. That's why this outbreak is drawing more attention than past cases. The U.S. Department of Agriculture, USDA, reported that over 118,000 ducks had to be culled at the California farm to contain the outbreak. This adds to more than 3 million birds culled in California over the past year due to bird flu outbreaks. So while H5N9 itself isn't new, this highly pathogenic version linked to H5N1 is something scientists haven't seen before. Does H5N9 pose a bigger risk to humans than H5N1? Could this new bird flu strain be the next pandemic risk? Right now, H5N9 is not known to spread to humans. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, has found no evidence of human-to-human transmission of this strain. Most bird flu cases in humans so far have been caused by H5N1, and they were linked to direct contact with infected animals. However, there's an important factor to consider. 1. H5N1 has already infected at least 67 people worldwide, including cases in the US. 2. H5N9 could follow the same path if it mutates further. One possible risk is that humans may have less immunity to H5N9 compared to H5N1. Some studies suggest that people have limited cross-protection against H5N1 thanks to exposure to related viruses in the past. But since H5N9 carries a different N protein, our immune systems might not recognize it as easily. For now, the risk remains low, but if H5N9 starts infecting mammals or mutates further, it could become a greater concern. That's why scientists and health officials are watching this outbreak closely. Why are ducks a hotspot for bird flu mutations? Why does bird flu keep showing up in ducks? Ducks are one of the biggest carriers of bird flu viruses, and they play a key role in how new strains emerge. Unlike chickens, which often get very sick and die quickly from bird flu, ducks can carry the virus without showing symptoms, making them a silent reservoir for flu strains. This is exactly what happened with H5N9. 1. H5N1 reassorted, mixed genetic material with other flu viruses inside a duck. 2. This created H5N9, which then spread to other ducks on the farm. 3. The virus became highly pathogenic, leading to mass deaths and culling efforts. Because ducks interact with both wild birds and farmed poultry, they act as a bridge that allows bird flu to evolve and spread. This is why farms with free-range or outdoor-raised ducks are at higher risk of outbreaks. Scientists warn that as long as bird flu continues circulating in ducks, we should expect to see new reassortments like H5N9 in the future. What's next? Should you be worried about H5N9? Is this just another bird flu outbreak, or could it get worse? Right now, there's no immediate threat to humans, but that doesn't mean we should ignore H5N9. The key takeaways are: 1. H5N9 is a new reassortment of H5N1, meaning it evolved from a well-known deadly strain. 2. It's highly pathogenic in poultry, leading to mass culling at farms. 3. There is no human-to-human transmission yet, but scientists are monitoring the virus for mutations. If you work with birds or live near an outbreak area, take precautions. Avoid direct contact with sick or dead birds. Wash your hands after handling poultry or visiting farms. Stay informed about local outbreaks and public health updates. For now, this is a virus to watch, not panic over. But if H5N9 follows the same path as H5N1, spreading into mammals or mutating to infect humans, it could become a bigger problem. Outro. Stay informed and join the conversation. H5N9 might not be a household name yet, but as bird flu continues to evolve, staying informed is more important than ever. Do you think bird flu is a growing concern? Have you seen any local outbreaks in your area? Let's talk about it in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on the latest health and science news. Your support helps us bring you important stories like this. See you in the next video.